Another episode on Bjornholm. As you can see, the money is now at £563,000. We have just got a huge demand on canola. This is just going to be the last trailer full now going in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this sold, and then we are going to look at getting some more machinery. I do want to get another tractor. I'm also thinking about looking at getting some more mowers so we can get field. Was it 40 that we planted the other day? Let's have a look. Down at the cattle. Yes. So let's go and get this offloaded. Like I said, the demand is at, I think it's 1.8 times. So as you can see, we're getting $3,797 per load. So hopefully this trailer full will take us over the $600,000 mark. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I think it should do. Hope you're all doing well anyway. Hope you're all keeping good. The high demand is on at the windmill. So that's just where we've been heading. I think this is about the 5th load that I've brought down. Just a shame we don't have a little bit more canola in storage, but beggars cannot be choosers, so to speak. So see where we end up. Yep, we're going to make the magic $600,000. $637,000. So that's not too bad to say. We are only into day 6 on the map. Yes, I have done some harvests offline obviously, but I'm quite pleased with that. So what we'll do, we'll just take this trailer back up to main farm, get that dropped off, and then we're going to bring this tractor down to the shop and we're going to get that sold. We will have a look, see what we can get. Probably looking to buy some more land as well, I think. How we're looking? Yeah, we're clear. Could get one of those Flegel trailers, but I am absolutely loving this little trailer at the moment. It's not got the biggest capacity on it obviously, but it is a nice little nifty little trailer. So I'll just drop this off for the time being. I'll just leave it here. Detach that. We have detached, haven't we? Yep. So let's get this down to the shop and see what we can get. I think the choice is ours at the dealership at the moment, to be honest. I think it'd be quite good to look at getting the stuff ready for the cattle. I think that would be quite a good move. Didn't want to pull out in front of him. So the shop's just here on the left hand side. So let's get this sold. Hasn't got much fuel left in it. I didn't obviously want to refill it with us selling it. So let's see what the shop's going to give us. 30,000. So let's have a look. Tractors. So we've got the New Holland, the Ursus, the Lindner Stayer, another Stayer, the Hurleyman, a Sammy tractor. I was thinking of getting this case, $172,000, and it's 203 horsepower. So it's quite a powerful tractor. I've got the Lamborghini 220 for 195. I've got the Deutz. That's 263,000. Decisions. I think for the moment we'll get the case. Just for the time being. So let's go and have a look. Nice. Very nice. Let's jump in. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Loving the orange accelerator pedal. That's pretty cool. Got all the computerized stuff here. I've got the joystick. Got the linkage at the back, obviously. So let's get this up to top farm. Let's put some beacons on the job. Yeah, that's a nice tractor, that. Pleased with that. Get through here without scratching our new purchase. Yep, there we go. We're through. Actually, while we're here, let's just have a look at mowing technology. Because if we're going to look into doing the cattle, I have got one of those already down at the biogas plant. So got that at 52,000. So what we could do, how much are the windrowers? Because we need one of those. Not a tedder. Windrower. There we go. Could get that 17,000. Oh, the big at 32. I think what I'm going to do, I think we'll get that bought while we're here. We'll nip down to the biogas plant and pick up the front mower, and we'll start dropping that grass in field 40. We can put some silage into the silage pit down where the cattle are. This tractor should be more than powerful enough for this. So let's get these linked on. Not lined up at all there. What's that like? So we'll head down and get that front mower. It's pretty heavy on the back end, is this mower actually? So we'll head down there, and then like I said, we can start mowing that field on 40, and then we can look into getting some cattle, start producing the milk and manure for us. We should start progressing quite nicely now. It's as nice as this case tractor. Just going to be waiting for this guy. Let's get past him. There we go. What we like at the junction. Clear. Could actually sell that other tractor as well up at the farm that's been pulling the cedar. I think we could look into invest in one of those Sammy tractors. Should pull the cedar quite comfortably. And those tractors are good start out tractors, but the maintenance costs on them are absolutely ridiculous. So let's head down. Or head up to the cattle, should I say. So it's definitely got some power, as this case. Just make sure we don't catch that car on its front end there. Don't think he'd be too impressed. This is the pit here that we're just going to go through now that we can fill up. As you can see, that field has now grown for us. Get that unfolded. And away we go. Shouldn't take too long to get this field cut, I wouldn't have thought. Hopefully, anyway. Did a nice job. I think what we'll do first of all, we'll go around the headlands a few times, and then what we can do, we can start going up and down the field once we've gone around the headlands a couple of times. Don't know if anyone's heard anything else on FS17. Let me know if you have. Drop a comment below. I have heard the next trailer may be out tomorrow, which is what, Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Been a long week at work. Might actually have to go and set the combine off up at the top field up at the main farm. We've got 2 fields of wheat in at the moment and a field of barley. 2 fields of barley, sorry. So obviously the next few crops will have to be oilseed rape or whichever you prefer, canola. So obviously the silos are now empty. So thank you very much for still watching the videos and lending your support. I'm hoping in FS17 that we can hire workers to do the mowing for us. At the moment, obviously you can't do it at the moment. It's all you've got to do it all yourself, so to speak. We'll have to look into getting some baling technology as well at some stage. But we're progressing nicely on this field here. I think we'll go around one more time and then we'll start looking into going up and down the field. Should get a decent crop off this of silage, I would have thought. Obviously we do need to buy the windrower still. Once more round should pretty much do us. Does look like a decent little outfit, that. I think we can start going up and down the field now. Just missing that far edge slightly. Just drag it in a little bit. So I'd say we are at only into episode 6. I think we're doing quite well at the moment. We've got quite a bit of money in the bank. I know I do need to pay back the loan. We have got a $200,000 loan at the moment that we started out the game with, so we will have to repay that at some stage. But at the moment I think we'll just keep a little bit of, well, not the little bit of money that we've got, just so that we can invest in the equipment that we need. We can always always pay off the bank loan a little bit nearer to the time. Couple more passes up and down the field and we should be pretty much there. We'll just have to nip back to the shop and go and invest in that windrower. We have got the forage wagon up at Top Farm, so we don't need to invest in another one of those at the moment. How are we at that right hand side? Yeah, we're fine. You can see maybe 2 more passes I would have thought. We're running a little bit wide there. We'll get it on the way back down, not to worry. Like I say, if there's anything you guys do want to see, let me know. Drop a comment below. Yeah, just going to need to do one more pass back up the field. Should probably get it with a single mower at the front. Actually, it's not overly wide. What we'll do is we'll leave these mowers down here. We'll just get that piece there where I run really wide with the mower. I think actually those back mowers we can lift. Should get the rest of this with the front mower there. That's a pretty good job. This little bit here. So lift that up. We'll go and put these across in the barn. And then we will nip back and pick up the windrower from the store. So I think these should be okay in here. I think I've just caught the back of the mowers. Yes, I did. So I'll go with plan B, I think. I'll drop that there. Let's go and purchase our windrower. Oh, spun out a little bit there. Get on the right side of the road. Does help. Probably just frighten that van driver to death. 15-ton of tractor coming towards his windscreen. Sure, he'll be fine. So let's get this windrower purchased. Just going to buy the small one for the time being. And there's just having the one field. Try not to frighten any motorists to death this time. I think we will go and invest in the same tractor, or Sammy, or whatever way it is pronounced. I think we might actually do that next. What we'll do, we'll go and just drop this off at the field quickly, and then we'll go and detach the Deutz bar from the Cedar, take that down to the shop, and we'll put that same tractor onto the Cedar. So I'll just leave that there for the moment. What I do want to do, I do want to keep the front weights from these tractors. Save us purchasing any more in the long run. So I'll just drop it there next to that other weight. And we'll run this down. Just wondering what horsepower they are. So obviously the one that we started out with is 143. So what's the same? 190. So yeah. As you can see, our bank balance has depleted somewhat. I think at the beginning of the episode we had over $600,000. And now we are down to 284. Like I said, we do need the better equipment to progress the farm. I should get about 50,000 back for this anyway. Oh, no, we didn't even get. We got 30. So let's run across and check this. Check this tractor out. Has it got a front linkage? Yeah, it has. What's it like inside? Yeah, pretty good. Not going to complain with that. Let's get the beacons on. Get this taken back up to top farm. Watch the building. We spent a fortune buying it from the dealer. We've just nearly smashed the front end in before we even get it out the showroom. Not good. Yeah, it is pulling up the hill a lot better. Most our running costs on these tractors should be a little lower than the start out ones. So I'll hitch up to that. What I am going to do, I'm just going to run up with this to field 30 and we'll just have a look at what kind of price it is. Because we might as well look into getting some more land. It's not a bad size field. What's the damage? 57. What have we got? 315. Purchase. There we go. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a canola harvest put in here, seeing as though we've sold it all. Getting past that tree. Yeah, it's pulling that cedar pretty damn well. See what it's like going back uphill. Can't see it having a problem. Must admit the Deutschbard on 38 was struggling a little bit with this sower, going back uphill with it. See, we've got the barley there. Sorry, the wheat. Yeah, not an issue at all for this tractor, this seeder. I think we'll hire a worker. Should be pretty happy with that job. Unfold this windrower. Yeah, it's not a bad little windrower, to be honest. certainly will do us for what we need. Like I said, we'll go around the headlands a couple of times, and then like we did with the mowing, we can just keep going up and down. And a bit wide there again on that corner. Forage wagon shouldn't have any issues picking this up at all. Right, so hopefully we will get a decent crop off this field. Hopefully. If not, we can harvest it, let it grow again, and then blanket the silo after like 2 harvests. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave that there for this episode. I think we have progressed quite well. We've got the better machinery and what have you now. We'll just lower that down. So thank you for watching. If you have seen anything that you like, please do leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back again with another episode really soon. So thank you guys, see you again, bye.